Ladies and gents, welcome. All things covered. Patrick Peterson and Bryant McFadden. Another episode for you guys to digest and try to feel better about in regards to what has happened in the National Football League, specifically speaking with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we will tap into all said things in this episode. Patriots recap last Thursday night. Yes, it seems like it was 2 months ago. It was almost a week ago. Steelers lose 21-18. My prediction, low scoring affair, not actually how the game played out. We saw a lot of more points than what was expected, but my prediction was 13-6. So we're going to tap in and talk to our very own Pat P about that loss. You know, Pat P is the type of guy, he's on to the next week. You know, he's not dwelling over spoiled milk. He's on to the next week. But we got to get his thoughts. And then, of course, we got to preview the most important game of the season. And it's kind of cliche to say that, but when you look at the playoff hunt, teams that are fighting for playoff spots, this game is very, very important against the Indianapolis Colts. That's the next game, and we will preview that matchup also. Stay tuned. Pat P, boy, you look happy, you feel good, you're smiling. So, yep. You know, I know you have, what's your rule, like a 24-hour rule?
Yeah, 24 hours.
24-hour rule. But it's been a few days since you guys took one on the chin. How are you processing the loss to Bailey Zappi and the New England Patriots?
Man, you know, obviously, like you said, we were a couple of days past it, but like right after it, you know, it was a tough pill to swallow because all of these games in December, December are playoff implications. And when you have team, and not saying that New England is a bad team, but when you have teams that's, you know, don't have anything to play for, when you don't have anything going pretty much good for yourself, you have to have that killer instinct towards that team that you're facing. And we just didn't have that, you know. So for us, you know, being here for the course of the season, I just realized as a defense, we can't have the margin of error is very, very small. You know, we can't have any laps on the defensive side of the ball and, you know, expect, you know, us to dig ourselves out of a significant hole. You know, it's okay for us to dig ourselves out of a hole, but a 20-foot deep hole, those holes are kind of hard to dig yourself out of. So we just have to do a better job as a team, man, of just playing together and keeping the game close as possible to where it's not getting out of hand and to where we can perform some Pittsburgh stuff late in the fourth quarter.
What do you think is the biggest issue? I mean, is effort an issue? Execution? Nah. What do you think is the biggest issue?
I don't think effort is ever a question here. You know, Coach put us in a position to be successful. I just think it comes down to everybody just understanding their assignment, look at themselves in the mirror and ask themselves what and can they do better to help this team be successful. And that's what it's just going to come down to. Of guys individually looking themselves in the mirror and wanting to hone in on not only their craft but their assignment, you know, because it's a beautiful game called football. It takes a team effort to be successful. And, you know, I want to continue.
Yeah, tell that to the college football committee who left Florida State out, but we're not going to harp on that. But carry on. I feel like it was appropriate, but yeah, carry on.
Hey, man, 24-hour rule.
No,
anyway.
No.
Anyway, man, that's what I want to continue to harp on to these young guys, man. Just understanding the position that we're in, but also understanding that, you know, these opportunities don't come around very often. You have to make sure that you take heed of those opportunities.
Self-pride. Also, pride got to show up at some point in time. When you play the game of football, it's all about, you know, just beating the man in front of you, you know, winning more battles than losing. And, you know, we haven't seen that over the last 2 weeks. And one thing that has surfaced over the last 2 weeks, slow starts. You know, when I coach my son's little flag team, I always tell them, don't play don't play with your food. Eat it. You got to play the food. Don't play around the food. Eat it. Because if you don't, in football terminology, if you don't eat the food that's on your plate, you play around with it, you're going to find yourself in a four-quarter ball game.
Hey, but Coach, think about this. If you was born in the 90s and the 80s, 70s, you get that logic. Now we playing with guys, the millenniums and the X's and the Generation Y.
The Generation X or what?
Yeah, so they don't understand. Don't play with your food. They don't understand that, man.
Don't play around with your food, man. Go ahead. You know what you're supposed to do. We just saw Monday night. Think about this. Go ahead, Pat.
If you think about it, when your kids are eating, do they eat their food right there in front of them, right then and there, or they looking at it, having conversation?
Oh, no, my kid, we don't play around no food. We eat.
Hey, well, my kids, they looking at their food. They want to be on the iPad. They want to do this.
You know,
hey, man, you told me you hungry.
Yeah. No. Hey, Pat P. You know the way how I handle my kids is old school. The same way how your grandparents handle you, boy. We play around. You gonna eat, and you're not getting nothing to drink until after you eat. That's how. No, you're not getting no beverage. You're not getting no juice, no water until you eat all of
that food gone.
Yeah, I need to see that food gone. Yeah, you're gonna eat more than half, and then you're gonna get you a little beverage. You talk about you parched. Oh, I'm thirsty. You better eat.
So wait. So you know, back in the day, they didn't give us juice. At least you get a kid some juice. I hope, not no water.
No. We water first. I'm old school. We're gonna drink water first, Pat P. Then you get you some juice. That's what we're gonna do. I just started letting my kids eat candy.
That's good.
Yeah, but we water first. We water first. No, but you're gonna eat that food. Don't play around the food. We just saw the Miami Dolphins playing around with their food, and guess what? Got put to sleep.
Yeah.
Against the Tennessee Titans. Heck, the same could be said for another playoff caliber team in the Green Bay Packers. Played the Giants, started off slow, playing around with their food, and what happened? In the National Football League, you cannot afford to play around your food.
No.
Especially in December football when you have aspirations of playing in January, mid-January. And that's what we're seeing from the Pittsburgh Steelers the last 2 weeks against Arizona, the New England Patriots, 2 winnable ball games. I understand it's a professional league, but 2 winnable ball games, playing around with the food, and you went to sleep. You got to eat. Like you mentioned, you got to eat. Talking about the Patriots, Bailey Zappi, I mean, the first half looked like we didn't know who it was. I didn't think Bailey Zappi was going to do what he did, but what contributed to his success, you think, against your defense?
Honestly, just us miscommunication and getting beat to the flats. You know, for the most part, Juju made one good catch in that first drive.
Did he talk any trash to y'all? You know, him being back in Pittsburgh, I think that's his first time being back.
No, I mean, at least he wasn't talking trash to me. I didn't really see him out there talking trash to anybody. He was very excited to be back.
Yeah,
in Pittsburgh for sure. But other than that catch, I just think the other plays that they made on us was just miscommunication for the most part. Like the touchdown to 85, the touchdown to Zeke.
Yeah.
So for the most
touchdown to Henry.
Yeah. So for the most part, just miscommunication. And we came out, like I talked about early on in the show, we came out in the second half and pitched a shutout. Our margin of error is very, very, very small.
Defense. Yeah. Y'all got to play perfect football. That's hard to do. So, y'all got to play perfect football.
And we cannot afford to do that. And we saw when we were able to play our brand of football, our standard of football, we're a damn good team. And it's hard to drive the ball up and down the field on us. So if we come into the game, the last 4 games of the season with that mindset, with that attitude, with that determination, let's just see where it takes us, man. Because, man, I'm telling you, man, you think there's a tomorrow. A lot of guys think there's tomorrow, but it ain't. It's only a tomorrow for only a selected few, man. So when you have these opportunities, man, you have to take advantage of it.
You got to, because you think you have forever to play this game, you don't. You think you have forever to try to get into the playoffs, you don't. And when you get to that level, you gotta seize the opportunity, because you might only get one chance in your career to have a shot to win a championship, to play for a championship. And you don't want to have it squandered away because of, lack of communication or just the sense of urgency not being there. Every given time, you got to be on high alert, man, when you're out there on the football field. Especially you talk about playing against teams you're supposed to beat. You should find a way to win. And you lost 2. Think about how critical this 2-game stretch has been. Because if you win the 2 ball games, you're sitting at 9-4.
We're in a spot, hopefully compete for the number 1.
Yes. 9-4. Now you've created separation from the other teams that are trying to get the 6 and 7 spot, but you still have opportunity to try to win a division and to get a home game in the playoffs.
Right.
But that's neither here or there, but that's just how important these games have been, which is why I feel like this game coming up, fans, let us know how you feel in the comment section. This Colts game is the biggest game of the season for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But before we get into the Colts preview, how has the spirit of the team been this week? You had a short week last week. You played Thursday. Now you have more of an extended week to get ready for the Colts. But how the spirits have been in the locker room. And is there still hope after this 2-game stretch?
For the most part, the team is in great spirits, man. And we definitely feel that, we still have a shot, because if you look at it, we still control our own destiny. You know what I mean? All we have to do is be where we're supposed to be as far as assignment-wise, be where we're supposed to be, understand the assignment that's at hand, go out there, play fast, physical, and relentless, and we'll be in the playoffs. But we have to handle our business. And that's the beauty about this whole situation, is that we don't have to, we're not one of those teams that's on the outside looking in. Currently, we're in the playoffs. So we have
y'all win, y'all in. That's
what I'm saying. So we have to take care of our business. We can't worry about nobody else. So the team spirit is very high. And we understand that we put ourselves in this position as far as, losing these back-to-back games that should have been wins. But that's a situation that we put ourselves in, and we're ready to see how we're going to respond to this adversity.
So what you think? What are you expected to see? Like, what the fans want to know, what you're expecting to see? Because listen, hey man, it was a fan so funny on Twitter, man. After y'all lost to the Patriots, this man said, "Hey, please remove all sharp objects away from me." So he's gonna stab himself. I was sick. Everybody was sick. I know you sick because you played, but the fans feel a different sickness. You know what I'm saying? They feel a different sickness, and our fan base, they expect a lot, deserving so because of the tradition and the prestige and the championships. But tell the fans, give the fans a reason to feel we're going to see something different. Most importantly, we just want to see a win. That's all the fans will see is a win, as you want to win as well. Nobody's more invested as the players. But for the fan base, our fan base is totally different than most fan bases in the National Football League, heck, in professional sports. Give our fans, the Steelers fans, a reason to feel like they're going to get it right.
I feel like on the defensive side of the ball, I can't really speak on the offensive side of the ball, because
that's the problem.
When they're on the field, we're doing our thing. I'm just talking about defense. What you about to say, Mac? What?
I ain't gonna say that. Go ahead, talk about the defense.
What you about to say?
I'm gonna talk about the offense. You talk about the defense. Then go ahead.
Because you know how practice is.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Right or wrong.
Yeah. You're right.
The only time that we really get to see the offense is when we get on the game on
competitive
Sunday.
Period or the third down. I don't know if y'all still doing third down on one day.
We don't really have competitive periods. We have the the 7 shot, that's good on good, and like the pods, that's good on good. But that's only like once a week. So it's hard to say, what plays they're going to be running, because when they're on the field, we're on the sideline going over our adjustments, because they got the pods now. So it's hard to gauge what's going on. But I can say on the defensive side of the ball, because you was ready to say something. You was ready to jump on.
Go ahead. I come in peace.
On the defensive side of the ball, I feel like we're gonna play faster than we ever have before, because it's just, to me, that the guys on the defensive side of the ball who I get to be with, in the meeting rooms, they feel that sense, that urgency that we need to have in order for us to win ball games. And we also understand that, like I talked about earlier, that we have to be sharp. And that's not nobody just going out of their body and doing anything out of the ordinary. That's just being you, doing your job to the best of your ability, not going out doing anything extra, anything more. Do your job that is required for that play, and everything else will take care of itself. And I really feel like guys have really taken heed into that conversation that we've been having, that our defensive coordinator, TA, and the position coaches have been, harping on us about these last couple of days. So guys are just excited to have the opportunity to get back on the grass, and also have the opportunity to feel this playoff atmosphere on a Saturday, evening in Indianapolis.
Yeah. So for offense, what the fans want to see from offense
There you go.
is a sense of urgency, like you actually care, like your hair is on fire, like this is a Game 7 situation. Nothing else matters after this ball game. It's only about the here and now. Want to see efficiency. Want to see taking shots, aggressive nature, running the football, bullying, play some bully ball. And I'm gonna tell you this much. I would assume Trubisky is going to start. But if things ain't looking right, man, this is it. This is a Game 7 because this is a very, very important ball game. We're going to tap into that. But that's what the fans want to see. Fine, like no 3 and out the first drive. Can we drive down the length of the football field and set the tone and score points? Put points on the scoreboard. Like, I think for such a long time, we wait to get hit in the mouth. It's a fight. No, you can swing first. You can swing. Swing first. Let's throw the first punch. Let's put them to sleep. Don't just sit there and wait and let them know we fighting. No, they already know it's a fight. Why don't we swing first? Make contact. That's a team that's on that. They're on a backup quarterback just like we are, and they're dealing with a lot of injuries, and they're still trying to find their way with a rookie head coach. Listen, let's swing first and put point. If we can score more than 20 points, we win. If our offense can score more than 20 points, it could be 21, 22, 23, whatever. If you score more than 20 points, we win. I don't know the last time we scored more than 20 points. We scored 6. We scored 18. We scored 19.
Green Bay.
How many you scored against Tampa, Arizona? 10?
Green Bay. Green Bay was the last 20-point game, I believe.
You sure?
It was like 26.
Oh, yeah. Because since we won, but we only scored like 19, 18.
Yeah, 16, I think.
Come on, we got to score more than that. We got to. Hey, but we're going to find out. But before we find out actually with our eyes, we're going to give you guys a Colts preview what to expect coming up next. Pat P, do you remember what happened the last time you played the Colts on a Saturday?
Yeah, man, we broke up. No, we didn't break. We set the NFL record for the largest comeback.
Oh, yeah. That was last year. Minnesota. I don't know. I was thinking about Arizona. I don't know how that happened. You don't know how it happened. I know you say you believe, but
I believe, man. All we need is
y'all was down, what, 33 to 7?
What was it? We only had 3 points. We ain't had no 7.
It was 30 to 3?
Yeah. All we need is 5 touchdowns.
So, hey, tell it for our listeners and viewers who never heard the story. A year ago, Pat P was with Minnesota. They played against Indy on a Saturday. Indy jumped out the gate. Eric, what was the halftime score? It was 33-0.
33-0.
33-0 at halftime. You supposed to get fired if you give up a 33-point lead in 2 quarters. But Minnesota was down 33-0 at halftime. Pat P comes into the locker room after Kevin O'Connell gave his speech, which everybody probably was like, man, this is on
actually before his speech. It was before his speech.
And he actually said you motivated him because he was trying to figure out a way to get some juice into the building. And what did you say, Pat P, to the team?
Man, I don't know what came across me, man. Everybody was just, looking around for somebody to say something.
Probably like shocked, like what's going on?
Yeah, I was like, man, damn all that, man. We've done it before. Like, I've seen y'all score 5 touchdowns in a half before. Hell, let's do it again. Defense, we can't give up any points.
And y'all actually did.
Yeah.
Y'all did in the second half. That didn't get scored in the first drive.
Yeah, I know. So, like, man, we can't give up any more points. We have to be ready, you know what I mean? Like, be ready for war because every possession matters. Because if you go back as well, if we win that game, we win the North. Mm-hmm. So it was a lot on the line. So it was like, man, this is a very, very important game. And we came out sleepwalking. And like I said, I came in. I was like, man, all we need is 5 touchdowns, man. Like, we killing ourselves. Like, we drove the ball up and down on offense.
Turnovers. Yep.
Turnovers, picks. Like, on the defensive side of the ball, we obviously start with short fields and allowing this team to trickers and dickers up and down the field. And we just came in the second half and just played, tighter football and gave our offense, a better opportunity, to drive the ball up and down the field. We got some 3 and outs, not allowing the Colts to sustain any drives. And the next thing you know, the rest was history.
What was the final score, Eric, of that ball game? It was.
I know we won by 3. I think it was 39-33.
39-36.
Yeah.
39. Overtime. It was overtime. 39-36.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was
39 unanswered points, man.
Yeah, that right.
Literally.
That I know they discussed 22 points in the fourth quarter alone. Wow. Well, hopefully we don't need a dramatic come from behind game like that, because I know a lot of hearts can't take that from Steeler Nation. Blood pressure, all of the above. It won't be healthy to watch that type ball game. But hopefully we take care of our business. And I can tell you this much, fans and listeners, viewers and listeners, they've beaten the Colts 8 straight times. The last time the Colts beat the Pittsburgh Steelers was 2008 in Heinz Field. At the time, it was Heinz Field. And of course, we know Pittsburgh went on to win a Super Bowl. So, long story short, Pittsburgh they've had the upper hand on the Colts as of late. Pat P, are you treating the entire team, are you guys treating this like a playoff game? Meaning, like, if you lose, you go home?
No doubt about it. You lose, you go home.
Yeah, that's why I say this is the most important game. Both teams are 7-6.
I told the guys today after we left our last meeting, after we got off the field, I said, man, if you haven't ever been in a playoff game, this will feel like one Saturday.
Yeah.
The lights going to be bright. It's only 3 games, just like a playoff game on a weekend.
Yeah.
And it's a ton of playoff implications involved in this game. And every possession, every second
matters.
Every opportunity that comes your way, you know, some guys have those drop interceptions or those drop passes. Now we can't have none of those. Ain't no more my bads. We got to hit the ground running, man. Like you said, it's a fight. We know it's a fight, so we can't go in there acting like we slap boxing.
No, it's a for real fight. It ain't slap boxing. And you guys are both 7-6, as I stated. You're currently right behind each other in the playoffs. So the winner is going to knock the loser out.
Yeah, exactly.
As we see it today. And with Cleveland having a game above both of you guys, they're currently at the 5th spot. So that's why I said, listeners, this is the most important ball game. You have an opportunity to kind of create separation from the pack, or if you lose, you're going to be on the outside looking in. Now you need help along with having to win. You control your own destiny.
And I don't like that.
It starts this Saturday. Gardner Minshew is the quarterback for the Colts. He's been quarterbacking for more than half the season because of the injury to Anthony Richardson. What is it like going against a guy with a gunslinger mentality? I can tell you this much. I hate his helmet. Man, he got an ugly helmet. There's something about his helmet. When I play Madden, I'm an edit guy, so I edit people uniform. I gotta definitely change. I don't like his helmet. If I play with him on Madden, his helmet is so ugly.
So, man, you telling me if we gonna play Madden and you end up picking the Colts, so whoever got a bad helmet, you pick the Dolphins. We gotta wait for you to go through the edits and change. Man, pick a new team, man.
I gotta have my uniforms right. I don't like them ugly helmets.
Pick a new team, man. We ain't got time for all that.
Yeah, we do. Because if we playing video games, we got free time. We got time to just hang around. No. If it's the off season, we got time. We got boy time. We got
time. Man. I ain't got time to change your helmet.
When I used to play,
see the helmet. You won't even see the helmet.
You do see it. That makes me play better when I have my guys got the jersey cuts right, the towel, the spat job. Hey, when I used to play,
so you telling me if you play with the Dolphins, you change the Tyreek jersey and all that too?
Oh, I got to make sure his jersey fits how it's supposed to fit. Yes. When remember when NCAA football was out, I would need like 20 minutes before we actually play the game because I would spat all my guys. All my guys in the secondary, they're going to get tape jobs. They're going to get the spat. They're going to have the cut jerseys, the wristbands, the visors.
That is horrible, man. We ain't on no dynasty mode, man. You do that on your free time, man. We ain't got time to be wasting 20 minutes for you to do.
Okay, I can cut it down to 10.
No, we ain't got 10 minutes. I want to.
Well, I'm not playing with Gardner Minshew helmet. His helmet got to get changed. Exactly. That ugly helmet. That's a chicken coop.
Colts anyway.
Nah, you're right. Yeah. Not this week. I wouldn't play with the Colts, but I'm a random select guy. Back in the day when I used to really play, I random select. So whoever I land on, I play with them and I beat you.
You ain't gaming like that, man.
Don't do that, Pat V. That's be true.
Well, I want to bring this back up again, man. We kind of let that die out now. You already know what time it was, man.
Pat,
you probably got
you were still in high school at the time, so you had a lot of time to be playing, man. You
had a couple good wins on me, but other than that, man, I was real. Your boy was real, man. Every time you come home, P, let's go play some Madden, because I was like that. Why you always want to come home and play against me then?
I like having a good sparring partner. That's all.
I ain't want no damn good sparring partner. I don't hear that.
I need a good sparring partner.
I don't want to hear that, Jack.
Hey, I'll tell you this much. Well, The new college football is dropping this summer. I understand.
Man, ain't no dang on video games and God knows how long.
I haven't either.
So you trying to get back on?
Just college football and Madden, two different things. You remember how college
That's
football?
That's what I'm saying. So when the game come back out, you trying to get back on?
Yeah, I need 2 weeks in the lab. I need 2 weeks in the lab, and I'm kicking people in the mouth online wherever they want to do it.
And I want to put it on YouTube live too for both of us.
We can do it live. I'm not afraid, but my guys gonna be my wide receivers and my DBs gonna be spattered.
Man, you better do all that before the game, bro. I'm telling you, before we even turn the game on, that better be done. I mean, I'm not waiting for you to spat all 125.
I got a question. In real life football, do you take pride in your uniform?
I do, but it's a video game.
It's the same.
I'm individual. Like, Mac, you got to go through 100 players.
I won't go through 100. I said I cut it down. I just do maybe a running back on the top wide. No,
you got to go through 22 players, man.
I won't touch the lineman. I do my feature running back, my number one receiver, and I got to do at least 3 guys in the secondary and one of my linebackers.
Why?
Because I play better when I see how they look in the uniform. They ready to go to war.
Man, that's
I don't like my football players to walk out the locker room looking like
what you need to do is
a uniform code guy. And you know how every locker room has a uniform code guy, how your uniform's supposed to look. I don't like you looking like that when you walk out.
I agree. So what you need to do is then you need to play on the different modes they got when you can just have your team instead of the dynasty and the freshman and how you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we do all that. But when I play against, you see, I seen a picture of my son when he had his flag game, how he had uniform, right?
Yeah, it was tight.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna look good, you're gonna play good. When you get to tackle football, all right.
We just don't.
Well, when college football come out, EA Sports, and I'm gonna tell you how cold I was. So when we beat Arizona in the Super Bowl, I went to EA Sports headquarters in the offseason. And I played the creators of Madden and college football. Man, I put up 70 and 60. I put up 70 on college and put up 60 on them in Madden. Because that was the Madden game that came out when you had Troy and Larry Fitz on the cover. You remember you had 2 guys on the cover at that time?
Mm-hmm.
That was that Madden. So, because, you know, I got my degree in computer graphic design. I wanted to create video games before going to the league. That's what I wanted to do. So I was like, that's what I did. I wanted to create video games. So I got a chance to go to EA Sports there in Orlando, and they were talking about, you know, the upcoming games and the edits and all that. They were like, man, you play? I said, a little bit. Put up 60 and 70. That's when I was in my prime, though. You know, you know how I used to be, Pat. You know, I used to, you know, and I wasn't a glitcher. You know, you got some guys that glitcher. They have glitches. I wasn't a glitcher. I just played good football. With that being said, Pat P, EA Sports, college football, get 2 weeks in the lab. Me and you going to war. We're going to record it. And I don't want to hear no excuses.
I never have excuses for one, but timeout. Let's go back to the 60 and 70.
What?
Who are you playing again?
The creators of the game. They had a one group that did college football, another group that did Madden. So because, you know, some of them were out in the West Coast, too.
That they were good, though. That don't mean because they the creators.
I don't know if they were good. I just beat them how they were supposed to take a whooping. I don't know if they were good or not.
So
they just asked me that
about that.
I'm not bragging. I was just telling you about my experience.
Oh, okay.
That was my experience. That's all. That's all. You know, in the words of Bobby Bowden, act like you've been there before. I've been there before. I used to put points on people like that. You know, ask the guys I played with. I was the Madden champ when I was there my first 2 years. Ex Hines Ward and Deshae and Ike Taylor. Ask some guys. I was the guy. We got BMac stories on the game. Now, when FIFA came around, FIFA was a little more competitive. I wasn't a guy in FIFA, but Madden, oh yeah. If you got an issue, you call BMac. He'll handle it. That's how I was. I was like Devo. Oh, we got an issue. He think he good. He want to bet. We gonna call Matt. Fresh out of college, nobody won't see me in Madden. I was the guy, and that's documented. That ain't just me saying this. We got facts. All those guys that I named. Chris O asked him who was the Madden champ. Mac Main.
Hey man, I just know one thing. When he brought his behind back to South Florida,
here you go, Pat P. I used to love building your confidence, man. So when you was in the neighborhood in the hood in Pompano, you go door to door and take care of business. Get you some lunch money. You know y'all used to gamble. Get you some lunch money. Get you some lunch money. I need you to get lunch money Saturday, please, Pat P.
Man, who you tell?
Don't lose, Pat. Man. Don't do me like this, man, Pat. Y'all lose, boy.
Oh, man, don't do me like this, man. I got places to go and be as well, Coach.
7-6 Colts versus 7-6 Steelers. Prediction time, Mac Man. Here we go.
What you got?
I'm going to be 23-17. Pittsburgh. 23-17 offense. Trubisky, please do us one solid, man. Just do what you're supposed to do. Offensive line, protect, block, run block, wide receivers. Get open. Have some fun. That's what I want. Ain't nobody having fun. Ain't nobody talking trash. Ain't nobody laughing. Everybody got their head down, frustrated. It's gonna happen. The ebbs and flows of the game. You know what happens. Yeah, every play ain't gonna be your best play, but have some fun. You 70s, you gotta win. This is game 7. This is March Madness. Lose, go home. It starts now. Please. Saturday, we get a Pittsburgh Steelers victory on Saturday. We're gonna have such a great weekend because you don't have to worry about any stress on Sunday.
Sit back, get in the clubhouse early.
No question. No stress on Sunday. No stress on Monday.
Oxtails or something.
Oh man, you showed me a picture of some oxtails too. What that tastes like?
Ooh.
What
that thing look like, man?
It would look pretty good, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You keep sending me all these Pat PB sending me all these cooking pictures. I have yet to taste anything. I'm trying to figure.
Cuz you never around, man.
Oh, here we go. That's an excuse right there.
That's not.
Hey, whenever the off season over, I don't want no pictures.
No food.
I want a taste test. You keep sending me all these pictures. Oh, the mag is tenders fall off the bone. You see it?
Yep,
you see it? I mean, he showed me video, but I'm like, why you keep playing around? We're gonna see.
Yeah, you damn right. We're gonna see. I got you.
We're gonna see. Well, since you play Saturday, you cooking again on Sunday?
Yeah.
What's on the menu?
I'm probably gonna I don't know. The wife might want some lamb chops or something. It depends on what the family want.
Okay. Oh, so that's the type of chef you is. Whatever they want, you whip up.
Yeah.
Y'all hear? Y'all hear me?
If they want some wagyu, pork chop, pasta, whatever it is.
You gonna put it on the grill or you put it in the oven?
What, the pork chop?
I mean, if you do lamb chops, what you gonna do? You gonna grill it, or you?
So I'm a souffle. You don't know what that is. See what I'm
talking about? Souffle.
Yeah, I'm a souffle. I'm put in a bag. Take all the air out of it. Cook it in the water about 180.
To
cook it internally. You put all your seasoning and butter and all that in there. Take it on out, Coach. It's nice and buttery. It's soft. Just sear that thing on each side about 3 minutes and you go there.
Y'all here? Okay. I'm
telling you, Coach, that cooking thing is what I really, really love to do. Like I really love to cook. I just made some lavender. I made some lavender lemonade last night.
Lavender lemonade?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture of that too. Like with the actual
lavender lemonade.
Yeah, man. The actual lavender flower, the plant, seeped it in some water, boiled the water, made some simple syrup. Got my lemons, put it in there.
Okay. Yeah. What that tastes like?
Amazing.
We hear you, Coach. All right.
Well, Coach, this is what I really do, man.
A victory dinner on Sunday.
Yes, sir. Victory dinner on Sunday. And what I'm going to do is, since all things listeners and viewers, all things covered, listeners and viewers, if I do end up cooking Sunday, I'm going to put all of this. I might start my own dang on cooking channel or something, but I'm going to put all of this. I'm going to video all of this.
I want to be the taste tester like Guy Fieri.
Yeah. Put all this on record this on my phone.
Eric, you hear him, right? Send the footage to Eric so we can go ahead and upload it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to Eric, and you guys let me know how the gourmet dish look.
You ever had oxtails before, Eric? You can speak. You don't like saying anything. You always be on mute.
I've had oxtail before.
Ooh, hey man,
you like it?
Yeah,
I got you, Eric.
Yeah. Eric, we don't know how his oxtails taste, but it look good on photo. We got to see.
I mean, I brought some in. I brought some in to the. I had cooked a bunch of them for my teammates, but they were trying to put an order in for Christmas. That's how good it was.
Eric, you here?
Pat, what's your top 3? If you're trying to
top 3 of what?
If you're going on a cooking show, and you got your choice, the full kitchen inventory for you. What you cooking?
Man, I can cook any pasta. I love making pasta, like Alfredo, tomato base, pesto, whatever. I can make the pasta from scratch if I have the machine and all of that stuff. Because that's real easy. Just flour it and egg for the most part. But so pastas, I love cooking steaks. That's pretty easy because I like to souffle it, give it that restaurant style, like that crust on the outside, but nice and pink on the inside. And my third thing, I'll probably have to go with, I don't know what the third thing will be. I'll probably go with mac and cheese. My wife taught me how to cook her mac and cheese, and I think her mac and cheese is just amazing. So
I'm a mac and cheese guy. That's my favorite food. Mac and cheese. Man. I can eat that 7 days a week.
That's what I do.
Well, Eric, we got to figure out. We got to see what all this hype about, Eric. He keep talking about my video game stories and all that. We got to see what this hype about. That's what we got. Man been sending me pictures for a whole year yet. I ain't taste one dish. Talk about I'm never around.
Mac, you live an hour away from me. First of all,
is that my fault?
No,
I was here first. It's your fault.
Hey man, it's crazy.
And then when I came to the crib, you wanna be rich and cater all the food.
I had a party, man. I had a party with 50 people, man. I can't cook.
This man he didn't want to cook. He want to cater the food. I was like, how I come over here? Got this good kitchen, these good facilities. Well, we got somebody that came in to bring the food.
Yeah, man. Was the food good though?
It was. But I want to see what this hype about with Pat P on the ones and the twos.
I got you, man. I got you.
All right, we're gonna figure out, but we're gonna wait for this video and these pictures of this celebratory dinner on Sunday because you're gonna have something to celebrate.
Yes, sir.
8-6 is the goal. 23-17 is my prediction, Steeler fans. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you're ready. Forget everything that has happened this season, especially
because it don't
2
matter.
weeks.
Because it don't matter.
We're 0-0 right now. It starts this week. Believe Pat P said the defense is gonna be fast. They'll be the fastest they've ever been. Say they're gonna fly around. They're gonna be more in tune. He couldn't really give us any insight on what the offense, but I gave what we want to see from the offense. Give us at least 20 plus points. We win the ball game. Offense. That's the goal. That ain't asking a lot. 20 plus points. That's it. We do that. We're gonna win the ball game. Steeler Nation. Start speaking it into existence right now.
Have to.
8-6 Pittsburgh. 8-6 Pittsburgh. 8-6 Pittsburgh. Then next week, 9-6 Pittsburgh. Make it a reoccurring thing. You speak it into existence, it happened. And then, well, of course, we're gonna get more pictures of Pat P cooking on the grill, in the kitchen, because he said he one of the best cooks in the National Football League out of active players. Now, I put my money on my guy. Anybody want a battle royale in the oven? In the kitchen, not in the oven, but in the kitchen, around the oven, on the grill. I put my money on my guy any day of the week.
Let's get it.
He's going to souffle it. Souffle. That's what he's going to do. I don't even know how that souffle tastes, but it sounds good. And he got that Louisiana background, he went to LSU, so he put a little spice on that thing too if you need to. Right or wrong, Pat P?
No doubt about it, man.
Yes,
one of my favorite football dishes I like to do is some boiled peanuts with some andouille sausage and some turkey necks.
Yes, sir. What's the turkey necks? Yes, sir. Y'all hear him talk that talk, man. There we go. Talk that talk, coach. Hey, go get your victory by any means necessary.
Gotta have it, man.
Now, don't steal no signs like Michigan, but by any means necessary. Shots out to the Wolverines, by the way. Pat P, they were stealing signs. Hey, they were stealing signs. The 1 year they ain't steal signs with COVID year, they had nobody in the stands. They steal no signs. But it is what it is. No love lost. Shots out to all the Wolverine fans, by the way.
Yeah, man. America's team, that's what they said.
Yeah. Roll Tide. Hey, Pat P, we're going to see you when we see you.
All right, man.
All right.
Peace.
Yep.